She-Hulk episode 6 now out for you guys to go and check out on Disney Plus. I'm going to tell you guys my thoughts on this episode, but let me know in the comments below, what did you guys all think of this episode? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Smash it down below, smash that like button, click subscribe. Without further ado, let's get into the review of episode 6 of She-Hulk. Okay, so episode 6 of She-Hulk. Just when you thought it couldn't get any worse, guess what? It gets even worse. OMG, this is an absolute terrible episode. I mean, just when I had hope, just after last week, I was like, oh, potentially hope could be back. I could be feeling good about this show because there were some moments last episode that really were quite fun and entertaining. But guess what? We go back to the old crap version that we have been getting of She-Hulk. With the humor that just does not land at all. It is absolutely horrible. I mean, let's talk about the wedding with the whole having to walk down with the dog sort of thing. Like, I mean, it's not funny. It's just stupid. You just sit there and you roll your eyes like, is that where we're at? We're at that again. And then you have these dumbass male characters again that just keep reappearing. Like this guy called Mr. Immortal who can just never dies, marrying all these people and then just killing himself to get out of the marriage and then like acting like... And that whole sequence was just absolutely dumb and awful. And this is another problem I'm starting to have with the MCU. So does every second person out on that street have superpowers? Because we're just seeing regular people now that have superpowers, like Mr. Immortal. Just comes out and he can never die. I mean, well, where was he during all the stuff? Like, there's just... How are these people getting all these powers? Like, what is causing this? There's just an abundance of power going around for everyone. And we're not even talking about mutants at the moment. Like, the X-Men aren't in here. Nothing to do with mutants is in. And now all of a sudden, people are just got random powers and we're just getting, like, people using... Like, oh, it's just so stupid. And, like, you have this cool concept of a superhero division for law and you're dealing with this. Like, oh my god, it's just absolutely dumb. The whole wedding stuff is dumb. Stuff with Tatiana, whatever her name is just, I don't care. I really don't. Like, that fight was absolutely comedic. I was just like, come on, like, am I supposed to give a shit about that fight? Because I don't. I really don't. They just making Jen worse and worse as a character. Like, I just don't care for her character. At this point, I'm kind of like, I'm trying to fully understand what the whole point and idea of this series is. Now, if you're going down the classic sitcom route, I understand that. You're going to do that. Cool. But you're leaving threads that are getting picked up in other episodes that are linking it. So it's not really an episode by episode sort of thing. It's weird because now all of a sudden at the end of this, look at the preview of the people that were trying to steal her blood are back. That storyline's coming back up after we've just abandoned it. It's come back around. It's dumb. It's absolutely dumb. I just thought there's just the comedic timing and the jokes are so flat and bland that nothing works. They just keep feeling forced. Like the scene at the start where she's in there and she turns to break the fourth wall to us and like starts talking like that. I'm like, that's cringe. It's not funny. Like, it doesn't feel natural. It doesn't work. And I don't know why it's not working in this show, but it's not working. It's absolutely atrocious. The CGI again, I mean, I just don't understand how the CGI is so bad in this. It's really bad. It's really distracting. The bride. Let's talk about the bride. Oh my freaking days, that bride is annoying. And then at the end, she's like, oh, She-Hulk, is that It's like, didn't you tell her not to come as She-Hulk? But when she did, now you're like, oh my god, She-Hulk's at my wedding. Like, it's just all dumb. And then when She-Hulk is fighting that the other chick who's got superpowers, I don't know how she got superpowers, but she does. She takes a full punch of She-Hulk to the face. no damage. She trips over an ice and lands face first on wood, and it wrecks her whole like teeth and mouth. What? Like, I mean, come on, like, how does that even make any sense? You can take a full blown punch from She-Hulk, but you can't land face first on a wooden ground without getting damaged. I'm kind of sitting there like, this is like the dumbest fucking thing I've ever seen in my life. Like, I just don't understand what the point of this is. There's no story, there's nothing. It's not funny. It just fails in every single thing. And now you get the tease of Daredevil, and he's not in this episode at all either. So when's he coming? Why is he coming? What's the point? Like, it's dumb. It's absolutely stupid. And then, oh my god, I need to talk about this website of cancel She-Hulk, ban She-Hulk and all that. I'm just sitting there like, really? Like, that actually is happening. Like, that's something. It's bland, it's boring, it's shit, man. I can comfortably say this is the worst MCU piece of content that we have ever had. It's the worst. Like, I would much rather sit down and watch What If over this again. Easily. Any day of the week. I'd rather watch Miss Marvel than this. Every day of the week. I would rather watch Thor: The Dark World. I'd rather watch Iron Man 2 than watch this again. Like, this is awful. It's absolutely awful. I don't understand how they could just do something like this. It's sad because I was hoping that maybe it could be something I like, but it's just not. I'm obviously going to continue to watch it because Daredevil's coming, and I want to get a sense and an idea of what type of Daredevil we're going to get in the MCU. That's why I'm going to continue to watch it, because, as you guys have seen, I've got a video out now talking about the Daredevil Netflix show, and I want to see how they're going to handle Daredevil after watching that show, and how, because we're going to get a little sneak preview of him in this show, and that's going to give us a bit of an idea of what to expect. And if it's anything like this show, I'm going to be a bit disappointed, man. Not just a bit, really disappointed, because I'm fuming with what they did with Kingpin and Hawkeye. It doesn't work at all. So that's why I'm going to continue. I don't think it's going to get any better. I really don't. I mean, we're six episodes in, and I've just hated every single one except for one. One was okay, like watchable, but the rest of them, I don't understand. Like, it's just it's dumb. It's absolutely dumb. So let me know in the comments below what you guys think of episode 6. Did you love it? Did you hate it? Smash it down below. Smash that like button. Click subscribe. And I'll see you guys next video. Until then, stay safe. Peace out.